can never say your sponsors' names enough.
Sponsored by me, myself, and I. Welcome to my home.
Far from that.
So, a lot been going on in the world of sports. Love to talk a little football. Start with some college stuff and move up to.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk soccer.
No, man, yeah. There is a lot going on in that too.
Yes, there is.
There is a lot going on.
Team just sold for $5 billion.
Yeah. On top of that, one of the stars, Kylian Mbappe, just signed a $600 million 3-year contract. How about that?
Everybody says, the money that, NFL guys make and the money that
No.
those
No.
soccer players, football players.
Yeah, no, but when I first moved here, I used to talk all the time. I'm like, yeah, NFL guys get make great money. Yeah, that's awesome. $50 million, oh, that's phenomenal that he got that contract. I'm like, Lionel Messi makes $1 million a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? David Beckham got paid $250 million to come play for the Galaxy. So those guys, it's ridiculous.
What about the dude from Sweden? What's his name?
Holland? No.
No, and he played in L.A.
Oh, Ibrahimovic.
Yeah. How about him? That
He's
guy's
awesome.
just
He's awesome. I love him.
Yeah.
I love
everything about him. Just his
Yeah.
demeanor, and he made the big bet with Beckham in the World Cup.
And he's that, he embraces that villain role,
Yeah.
and he's 40 years old, still doing it, 20-some years, and still at a very high level. It's impressive.
I saw when I came to, what's this place called? Chinaman Pizza. The thing down on the ticker, I guess he just had a problem with his knee and he could be out. And his year contract is up this summer, so
Yeah.
means cha-ching come July.
Yeah, no, he's been in it since he was 18, 19 years old. He's 41 years old. I mean, he's had a phenomenal career. Just won the Italian league, Serie A. So, but I know this is about a week old. Nick Saban, A&M comments, and Jackson State. Do you love what he said?
No, but I love the comments that the Texas A&M says ATM on the helmet.
Yeah.
It's all about the money, baby. Show me the money.
Yeah. So I'm not even upset that he called out A&M or Jackson State or whatever it is. For me, I think this stems from, because it's been kind of like a trend since the NIL deals came. There's been a lot of complaints from coaches, from media.
Well, Deion Sanders says it's hard to
fans.
manage these kids because they have the money now, they can pay for their name, and it's hard to manage them to
But
control them.
it's not that's a grown-up. I'm 18 years old. I can go to war. I can buy a gun. I can drink alcohol. I can drive. I'm an adult. You don't need to manage me. Imagine, I'll put it like this. I graduated high school. I make a YouTube channel, and I make it big, and I'm getting paid $10 million a year on YouTube. Nobody's saying, oh, I have to manage that kid. You can't. He doesn't know what he's doing. He needs to be managed. Why? Because I'm an athlete. Nah, I'm too dumb to know how to handle a couple $100,000. No.
That's what Biggie Smalls said. He's like, listen to the coach scream at my lifetime dream. I mean,
It's almost, I would argue, it's almost better that the kids get the money early. So when I get to the NFL, hey, I've been getting hundreds of thousands of dollars for 3 years. I know how to handle money. It's not a big deal anymore that I got $10 million. I've dealt with $400,000, $500,000. I've got it out of my system buying all the flashy things early on. So now when I'm 27 years old and I get a big contract, I don't feel the need to go blow it. But there's this idea that because we're athletes, we don't know what we're doing and you need to protect us. It's control. College football for a long time, and I'm not going to use a slave analogy because I don't agree with that analogy per se in every aspect, but there's this idea.
Hopefully in any aspect, because
No, for sure.
college football and slavery are.
Yeah. I understand, but
I knew you did.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like the fans and the media and the coaches. There's this undertone that these kids don't know what they're doing. They're amateurs and you're ruining the game. You're not ruining anything. They just don't have power anymore. Fans don't have that power to say, oh, we got this kid for 4 years. Coaches just get up and leave. Yeah. What's his name? Kelly from Notre Dame. He's been winning at Notre Dame, but he couldn't get over that hump. He's like, peace out, guys. I'm out of here. Nick Saban was in Miami for a week, and it went to LSU. And there's nothing wrong when they do it, but now there's transfer portal, and kids get to leave when they want to, come and go as they want to, make their own choices and be adults. And then now you're upset at them, and you're saying we need to get this under control. No. The cat's out the bag now. You can't go back.
That just happened in Miami too. The coach that came to Miami was somewhere else, brought kids in, and then a week later he's in Miami.
Yeah.
And it happens all the time, and and I do like the
Lincoln Riley goes to USC, quarterback. Hey, come on with me, on the drop of a dime. He said, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the coach of Oklahoma. I'm committed to this team. 3 days later, signs $100 million to USC, gets a private plane, and it's okay when the coaches do it. But God forbid a kid makes a choice that's good for him and his family. Get out of here. Stop it with that.
No, I agree with you 100%. I've always been upset that a coach can leave, and
Yeah.
you know, it's bothered me.
And on top of that, as a coach, you ask for kids to be professional, to be good in the media. Like, imagine if this is 2 kids going back and forth in the media like this. This is not how our program is represented. We shouldn't be talking like this. He's going to get fined. He's going to get in trouble. You shouldn't be talking about another guy like that. And now you have 2 grown men, grandfathers, arguing on thing. Go look at his past. He's a cheater. No, he's a cheater, and he did this, and he did this. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. It's childish.
Do you think that it's partly getting away with it because it is Nick Saban?
Yeah, I mean, again, like,
And arguably the biggest name in college football.
for sure. And not, I wouldn't even just say college football, like just football in general. He's made a huge.
Well, maybe not in Miami.
Yeah, yeah.
They're great there over there.
You know what I mean? Like, he's made a huge impact on a lots of kids' lives, and you know, he's helped a lot of kids achieve their dreams, and you can't take that away from them, right? But I went through the recruiting process. I know a lot of kids who went to Alabama. For you to say everything we do is above board, no great college program does everything above board. I'm sorry. No one does. No one is squeaky clean.
There was a former Alabama Crimson Tide, big name, very big name.
Yeah.
Happened to go to school at the same time as, I don't know, my little brother.
Yeah.
Happened to be in the same class as my little brother. And my little brother claims he never saw him in class.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just saying we know it happens, but we know it happens there too.
There was this running joke like the Challenger, right, was like the big time car. The Chargers and Challengers were like the big cars when I was kind of in college. And we had
They also were when Randy was in college.
Yeah.
Also,
So
69.
But what was famous when I was in it, it was the Fred Flintstone car. You know,
The
where
Roadrunner?
you know where you run with your feet and it's the square wheels. And
Randy had the Trans Am. But, you know, we called it the SEC stimulus package because every player in the SEC that was a big time player, they had a Charger or a Challenger. And I know you didn't buy it because you don't come from money. So how do you all have the same car? You know what I mean? So it's like just come with the crap.
Speaking of cars, Caleb, and you coming from a successful NFL career, how many cars did you have at Rick Ross's car show this weekend?
I had no cars.
None?
Rick Ross's car show.
Did you take an Uber up there?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, where did you go?
You know, not my thing.
Little baby's there, got all his cars.
Yeah, I don't-
Rolls Royces. and-
Yeah.
the little baby has a car.
Yeah, but little baby brings out all the toys. Right, the Rolls Royce. Yeah, that sick Bentley G-Wagon truck. Like that thing.
Yeah, that's a house.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's Rick Ross. He bought Evander Holyfield's old house in Atlanta. It's a massive compound.
Yeah.
And he threw a car show, and all the rappers and celebrities brought their fleet of cars. And it's literally, the baby brought like 10 cars. They're all Rolls Royces and Bentleys and G-Wagons, and like it's unreal the amount of money that was sitting in that yard.
You know what's more impressive than those cars? Rick Ross has a buffalo on his property and giraffes
Really?
and horses. Yeah.
Didn't Matt Geiger have a buffalo? I think Matt Geiger
That's a
had one at
huge
his house here.
But
locally.
he apparently mows his own grass because they're charging him like $100
He
grand a year.
doesn't mow his own
The
grass.
buffalo mows it.
He said-
Yeah.
That's why he's got the
He
buffalo.
claims that he mows his own
It
grass.
sounds, maybe he mows like the front of his yard, like whatever the immediate front, but he's not mowing all those acres. Get out of here.
He's got to save money.
Yeah, get out of here.
Needs,
money to run that
needs to
compound.
get a few more buffalo. All right, 1 hour down, 1 hour to go. When we return, it'll be this week's Ultimate Fighter segment with Laura Gallardo. And in a very special guest will be calling in the middle of that. You do not want to miss it. This is Knockout Radio, brought to you by 8 Man Strong and Staff Zone. We'll be right back.